What's up, y'all? It's Truth Tiger, and I'm going to talk today about these celebrities. And man, I hate these celebrities. My voice is a little bit sore right now. It's coming out super deep, but yeah, I just kind of stayed up late last night playing some video games and just a little bit tired and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to talk about these celebrities, and I freaking hate them, and I always have since I've been a little kid. And especially recently with all the nasty, 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 like disgusting freaking things that have come out. It's just like, man, first it was Weinstein and then Epstein. Epstein's not really Hollywood, but Hollywood people were going there. And then all this Diddy stuff comes out, and it's just, it's so it's unimaginably disgusting. Like, I don't know if y'all have been keeping up on this, but some new details have dropped, and you know, bad stuff happened to underage, children. Children as young as 11 were at these parties, being, having really bad stuff happen to them. Some really bad stuff happened to Justin Bieber. The story is that he got tied down and that P. Diddy's two sons, and he was probably, 14, 15 years old, It's just so, like, I don't even know. I have no words, I have no words because it's just such a mix of emotions. It's like, someone who's gonna do that, it's like, I wanna just take a brick and just like smash your freaking brains into the freaking ground. I'm gonna throw my remote at the couch. I'm just freaking, just like, I wanna just, like, it's so sick, it's so disturbed, it's so disgusting. And at the same time, when I think about what happens, it's just like, I wanna cry, I wanna vomit too, it's just, the things they did to the people who were the victims here, horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And it's like there's so much of this stuff that goes on in the world outside of Hollywood. You had Epstein. There's some stuff that came out about Mike Jeffries, who is the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, and he had a little sex trafficking ring set up or something, and he's doing it too. It's this whole, all the people on the top of the system, on the top of the matrix, on the top of society, all these people, they're sickos. They're massive sickos, and it's like, I'm wearing Abercrombie jeans right now. Like, they make good jeans, but the people running that joint are sick in the head, and it's everywhere and it's everything. And I'm not going to say everybody who is rich or powerful is bad, but it seems like the general common thread among the elites and among the rich and powerful is just extreme perversity, extreme nastiness. Yeah. This stuff happens everywhere. I don't know if y'all have heard of a Dubai porta potty, but a Dubai porta potty is essentially, these rich businessmen will go to Dubai and then they'll get like these Instagram models and they'll pay them to essentially consume their feces in some sort of extreme, sexual fetish, and it's just like, if I was rich, I'd be chilling. I'd be flying around in a seaplane. I'd get a yacht, I'd get, a crew, and I'd just sail, I'd go around the world, I'd get a submarine, I'd go in the ocean, see what's up there, maybe roll the dice, go to space, hopefully survive that, and dude, like, these people are just evil. They're just evil, and they're creepy, and they're nasty, and they make my skin crawl. And I'm just blank right now. I'm drinking my coffee and I'm blank because it's so, like, it's so shocking. You're almost just like, well, is that even real? Like when you hear about this stuff, it's so shocking. It's like, it's hard to even accept that it's real. And it's hard to even accept that it's actually going on. But it is. And this is the tip of the iceberg. There's so many people who attended this. I've heard that a former president attended some of these Diddy parties. I wonder who it was. I wonder if his first name was William. I wonder if he's a Democrat from Arkansas. I wonder if he kind of has an accent like this. I wonder, what's his name? Bill Clinton. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything, but if I had to guess, and who knows, it could be somebody you wouldn't even suspect because you don't know who's doing this stuff, you know? Like LeBron was talking about, ain't no party like a Diddy party. I wish my voice, well, it's still pretty deep right now, but pretty deep for the LeBron impression. But yeah, like, it's just like all these people are doing this stuff. All these rich, famous, powerful people are, I mean, look at the Epstein list. It's not released, but it's all the A-listers, all the top CEOs and people, whatever, top people in politics, top people in education, top people in the system. They're all doing this. They're all doing this and involved in this. And Hollywood in particular, though, really grosses me out because people worship it. They look at these celebrities, oh, they're so amazing. This celebrity's so amazing. It's like, live your own life. Who cares? There's a reason why they call them idols. It's because people worship them as a false god. And I've known this since I've been a little kid. And look, there's musicians I like. There's actors I like. There's musicians where I've looked into their story and I know that they have been against the system and against the Matrix. And there are entertainers and stuff like that who are against the Matrix and against the system. DMX was against the Matrix. He was against the system. He spoke on truth. He was a good man. You know, Cat Williams has been dropping a lot of truth and is, you know, Cat Williams talked about being drugged by P. Diddy and having to escape somehow. I mean, that's horrifying. I mean, I can't even imagine that. That's horrifying. That's the worst. That's the last thing you want to have happen to you. To anyone, you know? And because of how the Matrix is set up, it's so hard to speak out because they have control on all the media, they have control on the law enforcement, they have control on the courts, they have control on all these kind of things, so they can manipulate it and hustle with it and, you know, bury the story and whatever, you know, so things don't happen about it. And it's a lot of people enabling this, you know? And like, I think, like, why are we not protesting in Hollywood? Why are we not protesting Hollywood? Why are we not boycotting Hollywood? I mean, we should be rioting in the streets. Like, this stuff is so nasty. And like, these people have names and addresses, you know, like, accountability needs to come to them like it would for the rest of us. Like, especially considering just how, like, heinous and, like, disgusting these things are. And man, but people go to these concerts and they cheer and they go, yay, yay. And it's the system, it's the Matrix. It's not even that, it's not even good music, it's not even good art. It's just what sells. It's just what they can package up and sell. It's not even true talent. I think I saw something where P. Diddy said, I don't want, you know, true talent because I can't control a true talent. I want someone who's mediocre so I can prop up this mediocre person, and this mediocre artist will need my money, need my support, need my publicity, need my record label, need all that, and most importantly, they will need me, and they will come to my parties and, you know, good God, you know? And I really believe there's a lot of very talented artists and musicians who do not get their good due. And I mean, there's some people that, I mean, in the case of DMX, like they say he overdosed and he was a wild dude and stuff and he partied and, you know, whatever, but who knows what really happened there? You know, maybe he was speaking too much truth. You know, you don't know. I mean, there's definitely people they're bumping off, you know, for sure. They found like a bunch of AK-47s or they found a bunch of guns and stuff. Like, they found a bunch of, like, crazy stuff like that, I think, too, in the Diddy raid. Man. They found a lot of stuff like that, and it could be a real creepy conspiracy where these people could try to poison people, kill people, you know. Yeah. Yeah, and the whole thing is being revealed. The whole thing is being uncovered, and man, I hate these celebrities. I hate Hollywood. It captures all the masses and propagates all the masses, and people watch these dumb movies and listen to this stupid music, and not all of it's dumb. There's good movies, there's good music, there is good art out there. I'm not going to say that, but most of it is just dumb and it's propped up, and it's just like, it's obviously very manufactured. It's very whatever, you know, like you could have some rapper, he's little flizzy, whatever. It's like, who is this dude? Where did this dude come from? Who listens to this, you know? Or there's some whatever, like some band, I don't know, I don't even know what they would call it, but it's like the tonight we are young, na 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 na. No, you know, it's kind of music, and like if you like that song, I'm not hating on anybody for liking that or whatever, but it's just very like mediocre. It's very like, same with the movies especially. Same with the movie. I mean, the movies is worse. The movies is worse. I should talk about that, but it's just very like, it's just kind of like easy to listen to. It doesn't make you think. It's not really artistic. I mean, if you listen to like, I don't know, The Doors back in the day, like it's like, whoa, you know, whoa, you know. You listen to some of this old music, it's like, it's crazy. You know, I listened to a song by the Three Tops, I think called I'll Be There, and probably haven't heard of it, but it's a song from like the 60s or the 70s, and it's like, whoa, that's really good. You know, you listen to some old jazz music, you're like, whoa, that's good, you know. I've been digging a lot of the electronic music, a lot of the trance, some of the EDM stuff, and some of it I'll listen to and I'll be like, whoa, that's good, you know. But when I listen to a lot of this stuff, it's just like other stuff. It's so like basic and manufactured, and just like it's obviously made by the corporate machine, you know. And the movies is worse. I'll talk about the movies because number one, like what they'll do in the movies is like with Star Wars, like you have something that's actually good art, that's cool, that has a point, that's enjoyable, whatever. And then what they did with it after Lucas sold it to Disney, they destroyed it. They just put it out for sale on the side of the road. They put Star Wars out for sale on the side of the road to try to get as many billions as they could from it, and destroyed the franchise, you know? And it's what they do. And it's just like, I don't know how most people watch these movies, you know, and I'm not hating on, you know, movies people watch. Like I watched Fast and Furious 9 or 8 or whatever, the one that came out like, you know, 3 years ago or so. I watched that one, and Ludacris turned a Pontiac Fiero into a spaceship and went into space, and Vin Diesel and John Cena, whatever, they were brothers somehow, which made no sense. They don't look alike at all. You know, the movie didn't really explain that one very well, but yeah, I mean, I watched it. It was okay. It wasn't like, I wasn't that offended by it, but it's just like, this is just like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's just like dumb, pointless entertainment to like, it's like the Roman Colosseum. You're just to keep them entertained, give them something to see. That's what it is. It's the Roman Colosseum, you know? And the thing is like, there are evil people who have charm and talents and whatever, and, you know, some of these people are good artists, but they're evil, you know? Like P. Diddy, he is a very evil man, and I want to smash a brick into his head. You know, I do. I want to do worse things than that to anybody like that, you know, gonna do stuff like that. You know, terrible guy, but he was a good musician, you know, his music got to where it was because there was talent to it. He was a good businessman. He was even a good actor, and in some ways a good comedian, and you know, he did kind of have the full talent package, you know. And I watched a movie called Get Him to the Greek with him and Russell Brand and Jonah Hill, and P. Diddy was on the same level as Russell Brand and Jonah Hill despite not being an actor. He just had that insane level of natural talent, but it's talent that he put to use for the devil. He took all the talent he had and he said, "Hey, Satan, let's do evil together." And a lot of these people do have talents, but they are putting their talents toward evil, you know? So some of this stuff, like even if it is good, you got like, I'm wearing these Abercrombie jeans. They're good jeans. I like them, but like the people running that company are creepy, very creepy. And it's like, what do we do? Because I can't like be like, I'm not going to listen to any music. I'm not going to watch any movies. I'm not going to buy, I don't know, like, do we boycott everything? Do we live out in the woods? Like, what do we do to get away from this? Because this is everything. This is everywhere. Like, what do we do to escape it? Because I don't want to enable it. I really don't want to enable it, but it's just like, I need to live my life, though. I can't, I mean, if I need to live out in the woods by myself or whatever, if it comes to that, I'll do it. I don't care, but I'm not just going to volunteer and raise my hand to do that, If I have to, I have to, but it's just like, what do we do, though? Society is so gross. Society is so disgusting, Man, and just a lot of this stuff is just, it's weird. It's very weird. There's a video from about maybe 15 years ago or so of Katy Perry, and she's on stage. I believe she's in Nashville, and she starts to like have this little seizure and goes into convulsion and pukes, and she goes, I'm sorry, master, but she starts like doing something like she's in some insane demonic mind control trance. And I don't know exactly what happened there, but it looked like there was some kind of voodoo spell she was under or something. And it's just like, these people are up to weird stuff. These people are up to weird stuff. They're demonic. It's demonic Hollywood. It's demonic Hollywood, and I hate it. I really, it's disgusting. If I could push a button and just kind of make it disappear, I would be mashing that button. I'd be hitting it. I can't hit that button enough times. I can't put that. These people are so bad for society. It's because like that message that they have and the way they live, it trickles down to us, the little people. If the big people up here are having Epstein Islands and Diddy parties and doing God knows what, it trickles down to the little people here, and they go, oh, they're so cool, I want to be just like them, whatever, and gets people in a mindset, well, I'll look the other way, and it gets people in a mindset of just like darkness, like nihilism. I really think these people are dark, nihilistic, don't care about anything, empty kind of people. I mean, I think the way these people are, it's the same thing inside as like a serial killer, but they have money and power and social connections and whatever, so they have different ways they can be evil and they can hide it better or whatever, but it's the same, just like there's the underworld of hell in these people. It's hell. It's cold, it's dark, it's just, there's no love, there's no warmth, there's no light, there's no none of that with these people. These people also, they're just empty on the inside. Empty on the inside, It's just, it's toxic and putrid on the inside with these people. You look at it's a toxic waste dump with all these people, and the thing is, this is people of like all over the world, all different demographics. This is a worldwide thing. This is a worldwide thing that's happening all over the world. It's people want to say like it's isolated. It's just we got just Epstein. It's just Diddy. It's just what about the Abercrombie CEO guy? It's him now too, and it's like they're gonna keep looking, and they're gonna be like, man, whoa, all over the world, this stuff is happening. It's happening here. It's happening in Europe. It's happening in Asia. It's happening in the Middle East. It's happening everywhere. It's happening all over the entire world. It is. And it's just like, we gotta stop it. At some point, we need to get informed. We need to take a moral stand, a stand for ethics, a stand for morality, a stand for basic human decency, and we got to come together as people who just have a basic standard, and we got to just say, no. Nope. Nope to all y'all. Nope to all of y'all. Yeah. I mean, it's a consortium. It's a consortium, and they kind of control everything. Business, religion, whatever. The education system, politics. It's a whole bunch of manipulation, and especially Hollywood, because, I mean, Hollywood's a great thing for the Matrix to control, and the reason why is because it's an amazing propaganda tool. Because it's like when you watch these movies and listen to these songs, they subtly influence you, and they put programming into your mind as to what your values should be, what's realistic, what, you know. A good piece of art should like leave you with something where you're like, man, I listen to that song and I feel better now. Not like I listen to that song and now I like, you know, because all this stuff, it's like it's so vain. It's about feeding the ego. I mean, these people in Hollywood, they got egos, and I mean, the Ellen thing, the Ellen DeGeneres thing. She's so, hi, I'm your Aunt Ellen. So good to see you. Let me give you a hug. Hi, it's been so long. Sit down, please, please. And then in the back, she's, where's my coffee? You put an extra cream in my coffee. You know, you're going to be fired. What are you doing? You know, she's just yelling at her staff and being a total fake narcissist. And it's just like, I'm telling you, like, if we get a bloodhound in there and that bloodhound, he sniffs around, he's going to find a lot of bad smells, let me tell you. He's going to say, man, this place stinks. You know, he's going to say, I can smell that evil, you know, so. Yeah, I hate Hollywood. I hate Hollywood. I hate these celebrities. These people are evil, creepy, corrupt, nasty people. And, you know, I'm not going to say every celebrity is bad or everyone in Hollywood is bad or whatever, but the basic thread of that place and the basic thread of the entertainment industry is really weird. It's really nasty, and, you know, they need to be held accountable for the things that they've done big time, and they all need to be caught. They all need to be prosecuted. They all need to go to jail, and they need to get maybe worse than jail, you know, with some of this stuff. I mean, these stories are so shocking, and I mean, just one more thing I'm going to add in with P. Diddy. I mean, just because the P. Diddy thing is so wild. I saw a thing where, like, he had, like, a sex slave, and I forget what it was, but it was this, like, sex slave guy was protesting Donald Trump or something. It was a really weird, chaotic situation, but he had, like, an actual gimp slave. You know, like, you watch that movie Pulp Fiction, and they go in the basement, and there's those guys, Zed or whatever, and they have, like, this guy they keep on a leash, and he's wearing the weird BDSM thing. Like, Diddy actually had that. And a lot of these elites and stuff, like, they have like, actual gimps, and it's really, and it ain't just role play either with them. It ain't no role play. It ain't no role play. That shit's for real with them. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end this one here. This stuff is disturbing and nasty, and, you know, just as regular people, as people with goodness in our hearts, just like we gotta say no to this nasty stuff. It's of the world. It's not of God. It's of the devil. And yeah, I just want to say much love to you all. God bless you all. You know. Really, much love to all y'all. I really appreciate you all so much. And yeah, I'm out.